Welcome everyone. My name is Lauren. Thank you for tuning in to West Beach Yoga Online. Today I'll be taking you through a 45-minute Hatha Flow class. I always provide options, so just be present in your body today. Don't worry about what the poses should look or should feel like. Just do what feels good for your body. Take the options as you need them. And let's get started. You will need a yoga mat, and if you have blocks handy, that would be great. And let's start in a cross-legged seated position. So I usually say to people, if this position isn't comfortable because you feel that your spine is rounding, just sit up on the end of a cushion or a block, and that'll tilt your pelvis forward and your spine will be nice and long. All right, close down the eyes. You can place your hands on your knees or bring them together at your heart. You can also place your thumb and your middle finger together. Sometimes people find this helps keep them present in their body because it's something different that they don't normally do. So just do whatever feels good for you. And we'll just take a couple minutes to settle in. I know for me, I had a really busy morning. I have a busy afternoon coming up, but for the next 45 minutes, let's not think about what happened in the past or what's going to happen in the future. Let's just be in this moment. So just notice, do a scan of your body. Notice how it feels. If you have any sore spots, just notice them. How's your state of mind? Are you feeling stressed? Are you feeling overwhelmed? Are you feeling calm? Are you feeling tired, energetic? Just notice how you're feeling. And then let's take our awareness to our breath. So just start to notice your breathing. In and out of your lungs. Notice how it feels coming in and out of your nose. The awesome thing about bringing your awareness to your breath is it's such a great tool just to calm yourself down and forget about what's going on around you. We only breathe in the present moment. It doesn't happen in the past or the future. Let's start to slow the breath a little more. Take a nice deep inhale, filling the belly, the ribs, the chest. And a nice deep exhale out the nose. Maybe lengthen your exhale longer than your inhale. And just keep taking that 3-part breath a few more times at your own pace. Awesome. On your next inhale, drop your chin down to your chest. Exhale, roll right ear to right shoulder, Inhale down to center. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. And just keep rolling back and forth here at your own pace with your breath. Maybe pausing on one side if you feel a tight spot that needs a little more time. I'm feeling that as I Go from side to side here. One more time on each side. And back to center. And from here, just place your hands on your shoulders and just start to make some circles with your elbows. So it can be any direction that you'd like, any speed that you'd like. We're just gonna release the tension that we hold in our shoulders. And switch direction. Awesome. Okay, bringing your right hand to your left knee, left arm floats behind you. Inhale to lengthen the spine. We always lengthen before we twist. Exhale, twisting left. Bringing your gaze down as well, so sort of turning your neck. So when you twist, you want to almost start from the bottom of your spine and twist up towards your neck. Kind of like a spiral staircase. Inhale, we'll switch sides. Inhale to lengthen, exhale, twisting right. Inhale back to center. Nice. We're gonna switch our leg position. So coming into a hero pose, basically that's sitting on your shins. But you want to sort of spread your heels apart, so kind of fitting your bum in between your heels. If that feels super uncomfortable, you can place a cushion right under your thighs, and then that'll have you sitting up a little higher. That can feel a little nicer, but we're not here for long. I'll turn to the side so you can see my arms here. So I'd like you to clasp your hands behind your back. Inhale, just start to bring your gaze gently up, nothing too forced. Opening up through the chest, and just gently pull your arms away from your body. So feeling a nice stretch all across your chest muscles. Feel the heart opening. Relax the neck. Inhale. On the exhale, we're going to start to fold forward, but continuing to pull your arms away from your body. So gently resting your forehead on the mat or on a block. Inhale and exhale here. And slowly come up, releasing the hands in front of you. We're going to roll into a tabletop position. Hands come under the shoulders, knees into the hips. We'll take our cat-cow sequence to start here. Inhale, opening up. So lifting the crown of the head up, lifting the tailbone up, letting your belly droop, spine arch. On the exhale, tucking the chin and the tailbone, rounding the spine. So really pressing that mat away, opening up through the shoulder blades. Hugging your navel in towards your spine. Inhale to open up into cow. Cow. Exhale into cat. So just keep moving here at your own pace with your breath. Perhaps keeping the eyes closed. And just visualize your spine moving like a wave. On your next cat pose, option to come to the tops of the feet and just hover the knees. This is called hovering cat. So a little more of a core warm up here. Finish off your last round and come back into your tabletop position. From here, inhale the right arm all the way up. So reaching up, gaze comes up to the right fingertips. Exhale, we're gonna thread the needle. So thread the right arm under the left, dropping the right cheek down onto the mat. And then your left hand can stay here on the mat, or you can bring it to your low back or wrap it around your body. You can reach it up. That feels nice because you kind of get a shoulder and chest stretch in there too. And then keep the hips nice and square. Lots of breath here. If you feel your hips tilting, just pull your right arm back a little bit. So don't thread it through so much. And release back to tabletop position. And we'll take it on the other side. Inhale the left arm all the way up. Exhale, thread the left under the right, dropping the cheek and the side of your head down onto the mat. And then remembering your arm option. So you can wrap your right arm, you can reach it up. One more full breath cycle here. And then unwrap yourself, coming back into your tabletop position. We're gonna step the right foot back and then the left. So finding our high plank pose. So I want you to really align your hands under your shoulders and pretend like you're pushing the mat away. So you're gonna feel your shoulder blades open up. So almost creating a dome shape with the upper back. Keep the tailbone down. Your core is very tight here. So clear your throat. You'll feel your core tighten. Hold it like that. Sending the heels back. So engaging the thighs and the glutes. You should feel very strong in this pose. The whole body is turned on here. We're gonna bring a little movement and seesaw here. So coming forward onto the tippy toes, pressing the heels back. Inhale to come forward. Exhale, push back. Do this a couple more times. The next time you're forward, pause here. This is your position for your chaturanga. So option to drop the knees down, and then we'll slowly start to bend the elbows, keeping the elbows tucked into the side body. Come right down onto your belly. Whew. So we're gonna prepare for some cobra poses here. It's a back bend pose. We're gonna start with a baby cobra. So hands coming under the shoulders, shoulder blades back and down, elbows tucked into the side body. Lifting the right leg up, drop it down. Lift the left leg up, drop it down. So your lower half of your body is very long but relaxed. Neck is in line with the spine. Inhale, lifting the head and the chest. Really using the muscles in the mid back here. So you can even float your hands. This is just a little baby cobra, baby back bend. Exhale to come down. Inhale to come up. Maybe pressing the mat away a little bit more here, but really still using those muscles in the mid back, upper back to stay lifted. Exhale to come down. Let's take that one more time. Inhale, lift. Full expression of your cobra for this one. Your spine should be warm now. Exhale to come down. We're gonna press up onto our forearms now. Elbows coming under the shoulders. Fingers pointing towards the top of the mat. Your fingers can be spread wide. This is a Sphinx pose. Inhale, on the exhale, just press your chest a little bit forward. So just let your ribs fall towards the mat. Just let everything open there in the front of your body. Inhale, on the exhale, you're just gonna turn your head to the left. So you'll feel a nice gentle twist in the low back here, hopefully. Inhale to center. Exhale, twist right. Inhale back to center, awesome. Pressing back up into table. Just take your cat stretch again. So rounding the spine, maybe bringing some movement here. Countering those back bends. Taking some nice deep breaths if that feels okay. Awesome, and then coming to stillness in your cat stretch, keeping your spine rounded, tuck your toes under, leading with the belly, send the hips up and back, straightening the backs of the legs. We're coming into our downward dog for the first time. So I'm gonna come out of the pose just to coach you a little through it. You can't see me anyway. So with your hands, you wanna press your thumbs and point your fingers into the mat. That takes some pressure off the outside of the wrists. You're gonna open up through the shoulders. So almost thinking about sending biceps forward, triceps back. You may even want to widen your hands a little bit, so creating some space. Send the hips right back. Sometimes when I do a hands-on assist, I will hug someone's hips with my forearms and just pull their hips back, so lengthening the spine. You may need to bend your knees a little bit to lengthen a little more, and that's okay. Your legs do not need to be straight in downward dog. So just settling in here, you can pedal the knees if you'd like. Lift a leg up, lift another leg up. Do whatever feels good here for you. Now from here, we're gonna warm up the shoulders a little bit. So I want you to roll your body forward, almost like you're rolling like a wave. So hips come down, you're gonna come back into that high plank pose. Inhale, on the exhale, send the hips up and back again. Inhale, rolling forward to plank. Exhale, send the hips back. So just keep moving between these two poses a few more times. I love this sequence. It feels so good in the shoulders. Breathing as you go, it feels good in the spine. Awesome. Pausing in your next downward dog, bending the knees a lot, looking forward. We're going to tippy toe the feet up towards the hands. And let's just pause here in a fold. And then slowly come up to stand. Just come one vertebra at a time. Coming to standing for the first time. Just taking a breath, a sip of water. We'll just start to pair some movement with breath. Inhale the arms up, bringing your gaze up. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhale to flat back. So hands can come to the shins or knees, crown of the head reaching forward. Sending the hips back, so feeling a nice stretch in the hamstrings. Exhale, fold. Inhale the arms all the way up. Palms meet at heart center. Let's do that again. We're gonna add in a vinyasa flow in the middle of that. Just follow my lead. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to half lift. Exhale, fold. Hands come down to the mat. We're gonna inhale to high plank. Exhale, shifting forward on the tippy toes, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Taking 5 full breaths here. Bending the knees a lot, looking forward. Walk or hop your feet to the top of the mat. Inhale to half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale the arms all the way up. palms meet at heart center. Okay, let's do that one more time. That's a sun salutation A. We'll run through it a little bit quicker, so now that you are familiar with what we're doing. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing here. On your final exhale of your fifth breath, bending the knees a lot, looking forward, walk or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale the arms all the way up. Palms meet at heart center. Pausing here. Noticing your breath. Perhaps it's quickened. Checking in with your body. I just want you to check in, see how you're feeling. Are you feeling any differently? How's your mind feeling from when we first started? Okay, we're gonna do a little balance work now. So feet are hip width apart. You're gonna shift the weight into the right leg, so a little bend in that standing leg, and then just lift the left knee up till you're about hip height, and then just press that knee sideways. We're gonna practice tree pose. So placing the left foot somewhere along the leg, not on the kneecap, either above or below. You can also just rest your toes on the mat like so, and kind of play with that a little bit. So wherever you're at, if your foot's on your leg, create some pressure. So really press foot into leg, leg into foot. Bringing the hands together at heart center. And then just bring your gaze down. Find a still spot about 4 feet in front of you. Nice deep breaths here. If it feels safe, you can slowly extend your branches up towards the sky. Lots of breath here. Core is strong. One more full breath cycle. And relax. Shake it out. Let's practice it on the other side. Shifting the weight to the left leg. Lifting that right knee. Placing your foot somewhere that feels good for you. And just finding your tree pose today. Maybe changing your gaze on this side. So looking forward or maybe looking up. If you feel really balanced, you can close your eyes or one eye. One more full breath here. And relax. Awesome. Okay, let's take it to the top of the mat. We're going to do a little standing sequence. Stepping the left foot back wide, about a leg's length. Both legs are straight. Right toes facing the short side of the mat. Left foot's turned in a little. Hips and chest are square to the long side of the mat. Stretching the arms out. Reach that right arm forward, so sending the left hip back. Hinging from the hip, dropping the right hand down, extending that left arm up. See how my shoulders are stacked. So you're gonna reach the right fingertips down. If you touch the ground, that's great. You don't have to. If I wanna touch the ground, my left arm comes forward. That's not what I wanna see. You wanna almost pretend like you're working in a two-dimensional space for triangle and staying there. Maybe bringing your gaze up. That doesn't feel good for my neck, so I look forward. You can also look down. Lots of breath here. You're gonna feel these oblique muscles working. Bringing your gaze down. We're gonna inhale to come up. Arms stay outstretched, bending nice and deep into that right knee, widening your stance coming into your warrior two. Again, shoulders are aligned, arms are strong. Pressing that knee back, so you should be able to see your right big toe. Pressing into the outer edge of that back foot. Flip your palms, sweep the right arm up and back, letting that left hand slide down the back of the leg. Reversing your warrior, maybe wrapping that left hand, still sinking deep into that right knee. Windmill the arms, right elbow to right knee, left arm extends alongside the ear, extended side angle. Maybe reaching that right arm down if that feels okay. Or extending both arms out, like you're holding on to a big beach ball. So whatever feels good, lots of breath here. And we're gonna pivot on the back foot. Hands come down to frame the foot. Inhale to high plank. Option to take a flow or downward facing dog, whatever feels good for you. Looking forward, bending the knees, walk or hop your feet to the top of the mat, slowly coming up to stand. Stepping the right foot back wide this time, both legs are